going to show you how to make a really quick and easy yet healthy version of a pizza. So we went to the store, and I'm just going to walk you through like some of the ingredients that we picked out. First of all, we're going to start with English muffins as our kind of like pizza crust, and we picked out multi-grain English muffins. They have whole grains, and then they're a good source of fiber as well. We're going to do two styles of pizza. So we have a Hawaiian pizza. For that, we got some pineapple tidbits. We got these in a can because pineapples are not in season right now. It'd be preferable to get them fresh, but if you have the option, if you don't, you can get them in a can. We also picked out an orange to use also on the Hawaiian pizza. You can get like mandarin oranges in a can. We like to get that as a fresh item. We picked out some tomato sauce, and this is just Kroger brand, generic brand, and that's a fine alternative. It offers the same nutritional value. It's just a little bit cheaper, and then we chose no salt added. For our cheese, we just picked out some string cheese, also Kroger brand, cheap. These were like 3 for $1 at Smith's. And let's see, we're going to use this as our mozzarella cheese. It's simple because if you have string cheese and you don't want to use it as your cheese crust, you can just eat it for a snack. We also chose ham, and we just got this from the deli, and we're going to use that for Hawaiian pizza. And then we have low-fat turkey pepperoni as a healthier alternative to pepperoni for our pepperoni pizza.
Okay, so we just start with an English muffin that we split in half. We're going to show you two different styles of pizzas that we're going to make. So we're going to start by adding the tomato sauce to the tops of each English muffin.
So here, we just used a can opener to open the tomato sauce. Sometimes things come in the pop tops, like our pineapple did. And if you don't have a can opener, you can just buy pizza sauce in a jar too and just twist it off. So that's another option as far as the sauce goes.
So just spreading this on the top of each English muffin. Get a nice layer of it.
Cool. The next step is to add the cheese. And we just have the string cheese. So let's see if I can open it. Just peel it off like that. One string cheese should go for one English muffin, so 2 halves. So you can just kind of like split the string cheese in half, tear it, and this is great because it's string cheese, so it should be pretty easy to use as much or as little as you want, and easy to separate out. So just put the blocks of cheese on like that, and then when we end up cooking this, it's gonna melt nicely on there, just like a mozzarella cheese would do.
Okay, so now that we have all of our cheese on, we can go ahead and start putting on the different toppings that we want. So Becca's gonna do a pepperoni, using that turkey pepperoni that she talked about earlier, and I'll do the Hawaiian style. Now that we have the tangelo peeled, we're gonna separate them into their different pieces.
So a fruit that would be really great for this, we just didn't want to buy a whole package, are those little cuties. They're like kind of like miniature orange, or sometimes they're called halos at the store. That would be easy to peel, and it would fit really nicely on this pizza. We picked a tangelo because it's like a little bit smaller than a full orange, but still a little big for the pizza.
Yeah, and you can cut them if you need to as well, or want to. So we'll just place these right on here. Like so. And then are we hitting the pineapple onto that?
Yeah.
And then we'll add some pineapple onto it as well. Or just a pineapple one. Whatever you want. Then we're going to add some ham.
We also chose, because deli meat is really high in sodium, when you go to the deli meat counter, they usually have lower sodium options. So we asked for that when we went to the counter. So this is a low sodium ham.
Okay. And so we're just going to kind of rip it apart, make little bite-sized pieces. Place them right on here with the fruit.
Like Tim said, if you don't like oranges or you don't like pineapples or you want to substitute it for something else, That's the great thing about pizzas. You can kind of mix and match ingredients to your liking.
So there we have our Hawaiian style pizzas.
Now we're going to quickly just do a different variety, and it's just the turkey pepperoni that we're going to use. Super simple. You can tear these apart if you want, or just leave them as full slices. We already have our cheese and tomato sauce, so we're just going to need to add the pepperoni. I only picked out like 3 slices from here, but you could use more if you would like. Then this entire English muffin with the toppings and the cheese, and also that one, very comparable in nutrition quality. It's about 250 calories for one, and like 15 grams of protein, 15 grams of fiber as well.
Right. And most of the fiber is coming from your English muffin because we are using the whole grain. Okay, so now we're going to cook these, and you have a couple of options for cooking. You can place them in your oven at 350 degrees just until the cheese melts, or if you don't have an oven or you're pressed for time, you can put it in the microwave and heat it up that way. For today, in interest of time, we're just going to put it in the microwave.
And sometimes one thing to consider is in the microwave they can get a little bit soggy, especially if you are generous with the tomato sauce. And if you want to avoid that, you can just toast the English muffin ahead of time and then stick it in the microwave. Okay. All right, so we just stuck these in the microwave for 1 minute, and that's really all it takes. You can see that the cheese is melted and you have your finished product.
It smells really good as well.
So next time you guys are, staying up late to study, pulling an all-nighter, and you're tired and hungry, or maybe you just came home from hanging out with your friends, you're tempted to order a pizza, think about this as an alternative.
Much healthier alternative.